on this episode of Ice Vikings.
This is crazy, man. I definitely don't feel like going for a swim.
Damn it. Come on.
Just a
Sounds
rumble.
like faint thunder.
We've been stuck before.
God damn it! Shut it off! Shut it off!
I don't want this problem with somebody else's
Can't believe my dad just said that to
Put
me.
it over there.
Still froze up.
The true Manitoba winter morning.
Stop them. Whoa, 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 whoa! Haven't lifted any nets yet. We're f***ing around. You gotta be a little crazy to do this. Why do you want to come out with 40 below and push it? Woo! That is very good fishing.
It is worth it if you're catching fish.
That's the smell of money, baby.
Just another day in paradise, living the dream.
It's the final day of the winter fishing season and the Christensens roll out. With temperatures rising, it's a rush to get all their nets and equipment off the ice.
Don't forget the goddamn beer, boy!
How much beer did he bring?
I never brought it, you know. Let's get it done, get back in. Try not to break anything. I'm anxious. It's kind of half excited and half nervous.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's get out of here.
As the ice melts, crossing this crack is getting more and more risky.
Let me just help you with that.
Hey, guys, I think we're okay. I'll go across this one now. Okay, get out of the way!
That's better.
Okay, you can do it.
After some tricky Bombardier driving and maintenance,
Whoa, that's freaky. Gas pedal was stuck.
Trevor is hoping for smooth sailing. But before he checks on his nets, he wants to make an important stop.
There's some open water up there. Well, I think we're gonna go a little past my nets and go check it out.
Just yesterday, Trevor's dad Chris discovered a massive new crack in the ice, creating open water in their path.
My dad showed me a little video. There's a big strip of open water as far as you can see. And I think they had to go around shore. At least there was a way to get around to the nets. Because if not, we're kind of hooped. Like, we have a ton of nets on the other side of that open water.
I'm curious. I want to go see it myself. Hopefully there's no surprises on the way.
Trevor Christensen is having a good year and is on track for his quota. But if he can't get to his nets because of the new crack, it could put him days behind, and that could mean thousands of dollars missed by the end of the season.
Club's rumbling around, I think.
Trevor hears something wrong with his grandfather's Bombardier.
What in the f***? It is so loud in there, Riley. What is it? Oh, God damn it. Hey, Pete, it's this right here. Look. It's not even the bolt. It's underneath it. It's the little metal plate. There's sockets, then there's wrenches in here. I got some wrenches here. Getting a little too loud in there. What? We just put some washers and that in place and tightened it up, and we'll see. Son of a bitch. This is a funny view of the Bombardier. Wouldn't want to be under here if it was running with this thing. Hopefully it works for the rest of the day. I'll tell Grandpa later, and I mean, he's seen it all before. Everything breaks on these things, right? It's just, you got to be able to fix it and roll with the punches, basically.
I hope it's warmed up enough in there.
Near Gimli Harbor, Gene and Candace had set some new nets.
Had good luck with these nets before.
They start today in a deep freeze, hoping for better fishing.
On the right end, the truck said minus 32, so it's one of them days. Hopefully with the sun up, it's gonna start warming up.
The weather is getting so much colder now. There's mornings where it's just too brutal to be lifting out there all day.
Cold weather aside, Gene and Candace battle the elements to finish off 40% of their remaining quota.
See if everything's ready to go in the caboose. Anything good yet?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, boy.
Looks better than the last time, eh?
Yeah. Holy smokes.
The fishing is off to a strong start.
I think we lifted these last Tuesday. Yeah, they're 8 nights.
He's fighting you?
Fish. You can lay on the floor then. My morning is not starting out good. Fish beats me. Damn fish wants to attack me. I can't pick the fish up in here. It keeps jumping every time I go for it.
That's a big one. And
Everything's so stiff. I'm being cold. Not warmed up good enough yet. I have a little magnetic block heater for it, but it didn't warm it up enough.
As Candace gets the next net ready to lift, Gene makes a fire in the lifting caboose stove.
Oh, shit. Still froze up.
If he can't get the fire going, they may not be able to finish the day. Temperatures this cold can cause hypothermia. It would put them further behind on their quota.
Oh, shit.
As Gene and Candace struggle with a cold snap, weather is warming up on the other side of the lake. Trevor and Riley finally make it to the dangerous section of the ice where yesterday Chris spotted open water.
Well, it's the big windy ice cube. But I always said that the lake, if you think of it as a lung, it breathes. I mean, we could go out there in a couple of days and could be piled 30 feet high.
Extreme temperatures, wind, and lake currents allow massive ice flows to move independently. Open water can appear without warning.
that pressure ridge is what you're worried about all the time. So you can be fishing and all of a sudden you hear this boom, you'll feel it.
Warm weather causes the ice sheets to crash together, creating pressure ridges. Some ridges are large enough to destroy trails and leave fishermen stranded behind 30-foot high ice walls.
And you know it pushed up, we can make it really hard to get across and in. Potentially there's cracks and it can bust off. A lot of people losing their lives that way, so.
Really,
It's pretty good up until here, yeah.
Wow.
And then this is just completely open.
Holy
like no ice at all.
Holy sh! This is fucking crazy, man. I can't believe it opened up like this.
We've been out there where the ice has started to open up and there has been big open rivers and streams all over the place. And there's open water everywhere. That's a whole other world and that's a nightmare.
I definitely don't feel like going for a swim. I think there's still a little bit of ice underneath there. Oh.
I'm not too sure about the middle though.
Yeah, there's a little sheet of ice underneath there. Whoa. Well, we're definitely not taking a Bombardier over that. Okay, how close to shore do we have to get around this?
Not too much further, just follow the track we made the other day.
That's crazy. But it's been so warm, like it's cold now, but yeah, that's fun. Okay, you lead the way, Riley. Haven't lifted any nets yet. We're around. You definitely would not want to go over that. Holy shit.
"100 kilometers north of Gimli, Mike and Justin's day isn't going as planned.
A little light on the pickerel.
Yeah, where's the pickerel?
Did you pick these yesterday?
No, light on everything, not even doobie.
Justin and Mike moved their nets 100 kilometers north of Husavik Bay to Hekla. They need to catch fish to cover their recent equipment repairs.
You're not getting off that easy, bastard. I rescued it, Mike. What the hell is this?
I know.
Smaller fish for sure. Makes no sense. What did you do here?
Since Monday.
In the winter, you typically leave them maybe 5-6 days because there's not as much current. So you gotta wait for the fish to move.
With just over a month left in the winter fishing season, they have 30% of their quota to catch.
But hopefully the next few pick it up. Should have said that 10 minutes ago.
Just gotta keep saying that.
Close up died right off.
It's down a good half a tub. The next net feels like there's nothing on it.
Perfect.
Mike and Justin move on to the next net. They need half a tub per net to break even, or this trip on the ice puts them in the red.
So you could get skunked out there, or you could go get, 3/4 of a tub of net or a tub of net and have a really good day out there. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
This is very late. Just don't get it. Where the hell did they go? 4 days they disappear?
Yeah, not like there used to be.
In Moonlight Bay, Richard and Mike Bjarnason are dealing with a frozen Bombardier. They had good luck catching fish on their last trip out.
Yeah, that's excellent.
But now they're having trouble even getting started.
Fire. Come on, give me a fire. No fire at all means that she's flooded, and it'll probably take a few minutes for it to settle. There's no plug in here. guess we should have put a blanket on one of the doors there.
Oh.
God damn
Was it pretty chilly last night, or?
It's not that bad, but if it doesn't fire off, right off the bat, then you have to pump it, yeah, and then we get flooded. Son.
The guys are burning daylight. The cold bomber threatens to stop an entire day of fishing.
She's flooded. It always does that. Sometimes I get lucky and I pump her a few times, and then she starts, but she hasn't been plugged in, so it will take a while. Flooded it, and you wait about 5 minutes, and then she'll go. Son of a... There's probably fire after this. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Guess we might as well, let's see, the batteries on the other side.
The other side. Just gonna boost it.
Richard and Mike need to get their Bombardier started if they don't want to fall behind on their yearly fishing quota.
Snare wire in here. If you can just, yeah, she'll hold there. Can't even see. There's no goddamn red on there. Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus.
Richard and Mike are trying to get their frozen Bombardier started to begin the day on the ice. Sparks fly as they hook up the jumper cables wrong in the dark engine compartment.
Oh, Jesus.
No, wrong one.
Must be the wrong one. What the? There's no goddamn... I can't see what the hell. Jesus. Let's see, is the negative bigger?
Yeah, it looks the same. That should be it.
That must be it.
And the engine to the Bombardier may still be flooded.
Jesus Christ. No, I still have to wait, I guess. God damn it. Jesus. This wire's off.
The wire's off?
God.
Up for it.
That'll do it every time. Jeez.
A loose wire on the distributor cap spells more trouble.
That wire has to go. God damn it.
Well, everything can break down, your Bombardier, trucks. It's not pretty.
They can't lift nets if the bomber won't start.
I don't know, it doesn't smell like it's flooded.
Couldn't have been flooded that quick.
Damn it. To get a start over it, you might have to put some gas into the carburetor. There she goes. That's all she is. Put some more fuel in there, Mike. Okay. And a little bit of liquid fire. Come on, baby. Stop. Come on. God damn it. Oh, you jerky. Yeah, she's been cold all right. Holy Christ. Yeah, you should be good. You can put the breather back on. We poured it into the carburetor, went there, and boom, she started right away, which was pretty surprising with it being flooded, and then I put some more and bang, she started. I was happy with that. We'll just move the truck and get on our way. Maybe we'll go to the place where we crossed yesterday.
After nearly 2 hours, the guys are behind on the day, but finally they're heading out to lift their nets.
Do you think I know where the matches are? Aha! Compass, matches.
With temperatures continuing to dip below -35, skin can freeze in less than 10 minutes. Gene needs to get this fire going and do it quick.
Candace, can you come light a match?
With the wood stove burning once again, the Pishkis can concentrate on fishing.
This has to warm up 15 degrees and be a hell of a nice day.
If you're out of the wind and facing the sun, it's good, but it's cold this morning.
That looks good already. Can you say so good?
So good. The true Manitoba winter morning this morning. Makes a lot of difference, Carter, especially with the net.
Something stuck.
Stuck badly.
Be in the hole, probably. Is it there or at the other end?
No, I think it's here. I'll go down. It might be the other end. Yeah. I don't know what it would be, though.
A stuck net can be caused by ice, cold, or a big rush of fish. The Pishkis are hoping for the latter.
Something sticking on the other end, I guess. Yeah, she's right. Right again.
The line is iced up,
Okay.
so it gets thicker and it starts biting into the bottom of the ice as it's getting pulled in. Just give it a good pull. Yeah,
Just when you think it's gonna go smooth.
yeah.
Jean and Candace are hoping to finish their quota early this season, but unexpected equipment breakdowns are always a worry.
I hope we finished early. It would be good, just because you can run into complications with the weather and
Nothing wants to work right when it's cold, right? You just hope that nothing breaks. Tires now are $250 a tire, so by the time you outfit a Bombardier with tires, you're looking at a lot of money. Tracks, tires, there's always broken cleats. It's supposed to be kind of stormy, windy tomorrow. I don't want to be out in the wind, so we're not coming out tomorrow. So we'd kind of like to get these nets today, and it's not as good as what we're used to this winter, but it's still there. That makes me happy.
that's a nice
That
shot.
makes me really happy. Some guys look for gold, some guys look for money, silver, whatever. This makes me happy as pickerel. Fresh green pickerel, that's what you're looking for.
The next day, north of Gimli, Chris and his crew prepare to head out onto the lake.
Remember the one I had in my lunch kit? I knew I put it in there for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as 6 of us come home, it'll be good. In one form or another.
After recent Bombardier repairs, Chris is hoping for a productive day, but the fishing gods have other plans.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Shut it off, shut it off! PTO's loose. The PTO runs the belt runs the auger.
PTO stands for power takeoff, and if that doesn't work, they can't drill holes in the ice.
Sockets or wrenches? 9/16. Up in the back there's a red case. I think I got my other parts in the yellow Bombardier. Or 5/8. Red sockets. Red sockets. This is just gonna dance around until it, 9/16, until it breaks the rubber inside. And what size is that? 9/16. And what does it do?
Tightens.
Okay. When I ask, I'm asking because I know. Hold the bottom.
Gotta go under it.
Yeah, go under. Either one, I don't care. It's bust right off here.
Oh,
see?
yeah.
Okay, hold it now.
Yeah.
This nut's got to come off.
Chris spots a broken metal plate that's causing the PTO to rattle around. With no way to fix it on the ice, he wants to remove the PTO completely.
How far did we get with Dad's Bombardier? You broke another one, eh?
Yeah.
The old school ones are PTO driven, and it's bolted on right off the crank of the motor. So there's a fiber and a plate welded onto the harmonic balancer so that you can run the auger.
The power takeoff uses the energy from the Bombardier engine to turn the auger belt and blade. It works on a tension switch. When the belt is tightened, the auger turns. But all bets are off if a piece of it breaks, bends, or is out of balance, rendering the system completely useless.
Yeah, I just get something in the back of my head, like a headache when I see those things. Always something wrong with it. Always needed a bolt, always tightening, always a bench shaft. There was always an issue. This son of a gun is just gonna bind on us wherever we go. All right. Smash this off. Grab me that persuader. Where's that hammer? Everybody get out of the way. I don't want to lose your eyes.
Ooh, there we go.
Do I have any more play inside there?
There's got to be a piece blocking it or something. How would I turn that?
Don't pry on those hoses.
Okay.
Having just repaired the yellow Bombardier, Chris is frustrated and calls his dad.
Hey, is my dad there? It's gonna cost him when I tell him how much I'm repairing. How do I get that PTO off the back? Do I have to take that plate off? The angle iron, whatever, did you guys put in? Well, it broke all right. What do you think I'm doing? I'm repairing it. Why didn't someone tell me about it? There's becoming a problem here, you know. When people don't tell people what the f***'s going on. I'm trying to pull the pulley out the back. How do I get it out? I already did that. Already did that. I can't pull it out the back.
Chris's day on the lake is shot thanks to a busted PTO. He calls his dad as this breakdown seems to be one of communication as well.
Okay, good. Why didn't someone tell me about it? There's becoming a problem here, you know. When people don't tell people what the f***'s going on. Well, someone's got to tune someone else in. Anyway, I'll keep fighting with it. I'll talk to you later. So I'm guessing this has been cracked for a while because apparently my dad and my son knew all about it.
Without that metal plate, the PTO is a no-go.
I didn't really know at the time what I was going to do. The reason I want to have two of everything is because one's going to be broken all the time.
Do you need a socket, though, is what I'm asking?
Can I see there for a second?
Next, Chris calls his son Trevor, the last person to use this Bombardier.
Stuck on the lake with a PTO on the back of Grandpa's Bombardier in pieces. The PTO f***ed up.
Oh, that was such a pain in the ass. And it only happens on my grandpa's Bombardier because he does have the old school auger belt system.
Why didn't you tell me it was broke? No, you didn't tell me. You told Grandpa and nobody told me.
They're people that you see all the time, right? It's great when you have a great day, and it's very tough when it's not, you know, especially somebody you care about. You're a little more candid with them.
The next time you text me when you got a problem, because I want it in writing, because I don't want this problem with somebody else's shit.
Especially me and my dad. I mean, we'll say stuff to each other that at the end of the day, it's like, oof, maybe I shouldn't have said that to him. Or at the end of the day, he'll say something to me, and I was like, I can't believe my dad just said that to me.
I took pictures of the broken piece, I sent it to Grandpa, and I have to bring the PTO home, get a new bracket made, and blah, 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 blah. Right now, we're gonna just try to get this thing together and go lift. See you later. Bye. Not me is my favorite saying.
In a way, it's nice because you can be really open with each other. And it seems like at the end of the day, everything's always fine, even if we're yelling and screaming at each other or being assholes. But yeah, it's tough.
For Chris, lost time, no fish, and costly repairs are adding up.
It's a parade of problems that you just dance through, just to go out there and do what you want to do.
Then Joel to the rescue.
I told you.
You know what he said to do?
Take that plate off?
No, he didn't say take the plate off.
Well, I just got it off.
I know. Well, good, let's get the hell out of here.
It's too early.
They're picking stuff up.
Too early in the day.
Heavier dirt here than yesterday.
It's the worst yet.
Not looking too good.
With their Bombardier fixed, Richard and Mike can finally check their nets.
Not good, I guess, getting out of the dirt.
But now they've got a new problem.
They're on the move, yeah.
Most dirt yet?
This is the most dirt yet, yeah.
Just black? Oh, shit.
Dirt is fisherman slang for algae, and fish avoid areas with lots of algae.
Oh, boy, boy. Pretty slack, pretty slack.
What is that, 4 pieces?
4 pieces, yeah.
It's a worst-case scenario for the father-son crew.
You know, like as you seen today, as low as 4 fish in a net. And we lifted, what was it, 10 nets today, and we had about a box and a half, box and 3/4. And you could pop that off before in maybe a half a net. Oh, Christ. Gee, snarled up pretty good here. Okay, just about. God damn it.
Not only can currents bring in the dreaded algae, but they can cause other headaches too, like tangling up nets.
God damn it. Haven't seen this in years. Back and forth, back and forth. What a dirty son of a bitch. One way to fix that. God. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh.
Just see it in the open water when it's one big raft.
When you get a rope.
Yeah. Oh.
The very end of the net got caught in the bridle, right on the knot on the bridle. There was nothing in them anyway. Nothing in them.
Almost not even worth it.
Yeah. Like that's how fishing is, you know, like one day you'll be building castles, the next day you'll be building outhouses. That's how it works.
And not much at all. Pretty lousy day.
Heavier?
I'd say lighter.
Yeah, me too.
Back in Hecla, Justin and Mike still aren't catching the fish they need. If the fishing doesn't pick up, they may once again have to change their game plan.
The first one was a little light, way lighter than we expected. Got only about a half a tub.
This is worse.
Do 2 nets by the time that we used to get half of the first one out. Yeah, I should have worn my skin-tight oilers. It would have been better luck.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's wrong. Yeah, if it warms up in the afternoon, these ski pads are coming off. Crack's moving.
Crack's rumbling already.
Well, that'll probably move.
All day.
Even with their nets far removed from the pressure ridge, Mike and Justin can hear the ice moving in the distance.
It sounds like very faint thunder, but it just moved a little bit. The crack in Gimli, where we have our nets far out, you should see how high that one is. It really moved.
10 feet tall.
Yeah, but with it being mild this weekend, this one's probably gonna move pretty good. Even as the day goes on,
As it gets warmer, it'll
probably move a bit more.
Despite the risks, crossing over the pressure ridge is tempting for the guys in order to salvage their season.
I guess if these ones aren't producing, I heard there's decent fish far out, so a crack is something we'd have to go take a look at and see if we want to deal with crossing it every day. It was already moving a bit this morning, so we'll have to go up close and see whether it's worth dealing with. We try and avoid it, but it is what it is.
Surveying the crack in the ice, the guys need to make a calculation. Will it be worth the risk of crossing for better fishing?
This has been a long winter of breaking, and when you start fishing on the other side of that thing every day, you got to worry about how you're going to get across, or if it moves too much on your way home, and then you might be stuck, and you might have to drive pretty far to find out how to get over it. But never say never. Well, this has definitely been moving. Holy sh!
And then another little one there, so you'd have to go past that.
I don't think this has opened yet, actually. No, this has just been pushing up. This looks like such a big, look how thick this is.
Near Hecla, Justin and Mike consider the risk of fishing on the other side of the pressure ridge. With temperatures rising, this ridge can soon push up and become a 15 to 30-foot ice wall.
This is way too wide. Like, you'd have to chop for 2 hours to get through here. And this hasn't even opened up yet. This is still gonna open up.
The crack there is pretty high, so if it moves, it would be a massive amount of work to chop a hole through it and make yourself a good ramp. But I heard from a guy, from another guy, that they were fishing on the other side of this crack and the fishing was just crazy.
I'm not spending an hour every day chopping this. Yeah, this will flood over. So sometimes not only are you gonna chop the crack, but you might have 10 inches of water, a foot of water sitting on top. So go through the water, then over the crack. We've been stuck before. People fishing beside us, they kept chiming in that go across, go further out, the fish is so good. How much better can it be just by crossing it?
The guys decide that for now, it's not worth the risk.
I don't think it's worth the effort.
I think we stick to the inside.
After bomber trouble, a net tangle, and bad fishing, Richard and Mike decide to head home.
I'm going?
No, nothing.
You gotta be kidding me.
But back on shore, more trouble.
I think my differential's buggered up because I got it in 4x4 and nothing, so it's got to be the differential.
God. We're just spinning?
No, she's not clicking in. Because remember, I buggered it up in low. Just need a little push, and I think you'll be okay.
Then help arrives.
If you crank it so you swing your nose out this way, then I can yank you and you get the hard nose. It looks like his four-wheel drive's not working properly, so he just didn't have all four tires spinning, otherwise he would have been fine. But I just gave him a little tug to get him on the packed snow. And there you go, sir. We got fishermen all over the place. You help each other out, right? It's the right thing to do, so.
With a tough day on the ice behind them, Richard and Mike process fish, looking forward to the next time out. Meanwhile, Robert Christensen heads over to Dan Shaver's Bombardier repair shop. He's looking for a part to fix the PTO.
There he is, my buddy.
How's it going today, Robert? Or should I ask?
I'm here to see Dan about the piece that I need. It's to turn the belt that drills the holes, and it fits onto the motor. I have a grandson now who's fishing. He's using my Bombardier, but he's not at the age now, which I told my son and the others. You break it, you want to drive like a nut, you fix it. This is his first year, so the old guy is fixing this to keep it going.
Eventually he'll learn.
The hard way.
The easy way you don't remember. I'm going back to make it up, I guess.
Everybody's got a story of a Bombardier, because there's hundreds around. Being rebuilt, being done, and serviced, and still working. All that trouble for a small little piece.
For a small little piece, yeah.
Where it's going through is a heavy steel. And I said that to Chris. It's got to be exactly. guy like Dan who could turn around and put them right back like new. Well, you can take it to a machine shop, and they'll look at it, they'll make it for you, come back in a week and get it. Well, in the fish business, a week is a lifetime. But you come here, if he can possibly do it to get you going, he'll do it and you keep on going. He knows you need that part.
Dan is a second-generation Bombardier mechanic. Most of the parts he custom makes by hand.
Where are we going to get men nowadays to learn this?
Well, unless you can do it on a computer or iPhone or something, yeah, it's going to be a dying art. Yeah, so we make everything a little bit better for these machines. Probably isn't good for business because they don't break as often. Clean up the edges a little bit. There, you won't have to worry about cutting your fingers on it. There's your receipt for him.
You're a good man, Cherry Brown. Before we go here now, to Flaka thou fearstead. I'm thanking you for the last time.
Oh, I'm going to try to repeat that. All right, Robert, take it easy. Got him on his way. He's a happy camper, I guess. Quite the character. Oh, yeah, he's a good storyteller. You could sit here for a week and he'd still wouldn't tell the same story. Another satisfied customer keeps coming back. Gotta like that.
Midday in the Narrows, the Christensen crew is busy lifting nets.
Loose is a rockin' it, don't come and knock it. Look at that. It's actually looking, we know what we're doing.
They are hitting their stride using the new lifting caboose. Previous days using it were not so smooth.
Wait!
I don't see people over these lifting cabooses changing the world. They still have to move them around. They still have to negotiate repairing them. They still have to have a basic knowledge of certain things. Some people have it, some people don't.
I never like these stupid things, but at least here, at the end of the day, I'm not soaking and frozen. Things have all changed, right? Adapt or die. Adapt or die. There you go.
They leave the caboose on the ice and head to shore to process their catch.
Can't tell which is exhaust, which is snow. Oh, yeah? Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
But then, trouble with the yellow Bombardier.
Here, you want a needle bar? Joel.
Joel. Not into Joel's head, though.
What's wrong?
Sounds like either the cleats off or all this ice built up.
Did you hear what he said? What did he say? The Koscheck said, shit, I almost got away. Stop him.
And then Chris sees something very wrong with the other Bombardier.
Drax, tell him the Drax supermoves.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Drax, tell him the Drax supermoves.
4 miles offshore, and Chris spots a big issue with the yellow Bombardier.
It's still making a bunch of noise. It must be a...
You go ride with them, man.
Be a cleat.
You go ride with them.
Hey, the elaborate plan to get us back together worked, eh?
Everything out of this Bombardier and into that Bombardier.
It's getting quite obvious to see what the problem is.
The driver's side track is badly damaged. If it breaks, it will need to be towed home. The only solution is to reduce the weight inside and limp it to shore.
I knew there was a problem, and I knew it was broken. And that wasn't really the issue at the time, because that didn't matter. The only thing mattered was getting the fish to shore and getting the machine in.
I guess without weight, I'm hoping it's not as hard on it. If that other strip goes, then I'm stuck. I just changed both tracks on both Bombardiers last year. That would have been the last thing I thought I would have needed this winter.
It's going to be 30, 40 below that night. What are you going to plug the Bombardier into? The thing would never start. You'd never be able to get it going the next day.
Mr. Dan. Meet Dan to the rescue again. You got any rubbers punched out, any strips for tracks? Well, I'm sure if it's broken in one spot, that just means it's gonna break somewhere else. How the hell is there a way to fix this? Like temporary? Okay, so whenever you let me know you got a couple of strips punched out, just let me know, I'll come pick them up. Something's burning though. I smell rubber.
I wanted the thing on shore. I didn't care if all 4 tires were snapped off. I wanted that thing on shore. Because if it's on shore, I can fix it on shore. To leave it out there 30 below, 40 below, and try to start it the next day, no, wasn't an option.
That's how the winter tries to beat you. Just challenge. I don't have any friends on my phone.
All my contacts are people I need to fix my Bombardier or my boat. We're halfway. Touch wood.
Well, we're on the second net today. We got 6 just past here, past the rough ice here.
After several days of poor fishing and a string of equipment problems, Richard and Mike are back at it.
The weather is supposed to be not too bad, but blowing a bit. Give me nice cold temperature with just dead cam weather. That's the best. It's the wind that gets to you. $16, $17, little train. $18, $19, $20. Whoa, train. Trains are coming. One guy used to call a little bunch of fish a puddle, but we called it a train.
The Bjarnesons are on the fish, and each net reaps bigger numbers than the last.
Oh, this one looks good. What's this one, Mike? A three and a half by 80?
Yeah, 3.5, 80.
3.5, okay, hopefully.
Ice fishermen adjust the mesh area of their nets based on the species and size of the fish they want to catch.
So far, so
Yeah,
good. This has been the best so far.
I think you'll top your 31 on this one.
Yeah, might do a jig today yet.
31 fish is the most he's caught in a net today, and topping it would be cause for celebration.
Just like a line here, this is just totally different. 30, 30, 30 plus. Train. Come on. 30.
That's good.
Is it going to be jig time?
How come every time Joel gets in there and drives the Bombardier, something breaks? I don't know. I think we need to look deeper into it. I think there's some kind of curse going on here.
A broken track on one of the Bombardiers has the Christiansens limping to shore.
You got to think about, these things are 60, 70 years old. If you're going to just hop in and turn the key and up, you're going to have trouble. You got to use a little sense when you're driving these things around. He might have hit a sharp piece of ice, not knowing, younger. 2 more miles. We're over halfway. If the other side goes, we're going to have to chain it. I don't want to have to chain it, but that's what I'll do if I got to get in. Another MacGyver. Band-Aids and wishes. Maybe it's time to retire the Bombardier. Or me. I don't know. Half a mile. Another weekend in the garage. What did you do on Saturday night? Repaired a Bombardier. How romantic. I got the f***er to shore. Oh, made her. She's ticking like a son of a bitch, too. I'm gonna let it run and cool down a bit.
Now safe on shore, Chris comes to terms with the breakdown.
This is gonna take more time than the last time. That's the issue with this. Like, now I'm, what is it, Tuesday? I probably won't have a track till Thursday, Friday. Won't have it done till Saturday, Sunday. Like, that machine's out for the week. So it's time. And like, I've only got like 5 weeks left. I'm gonna get on it, get a hold of some people now before I run out of time. Get moving. Son of a gun, one more bloody issue.
Think you'll top your 31 on this one.
Yeah, might do a jig today yet.
Richard Bjarneson and his son Mike are finally having some luck on the ice.
30, 30, 30 plus. Train, come on. 30.
That's good.
Is it going to be jig time? 31, 32, jig time. 33, 34, high net, 35, high net. Another jig, boop, 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 boop. Long, yeah. When you start getting fish, yeah, then you're having a good time. But when you're not getting fish, you get a little bit down in the dumps. It's at 42.
Yeah.
Holy Christ, 42. That's an old jig from a guy who was in the Second World War. His name was Ali Indra. Every time he'd get happy, he'd do a little jig, you know. That made my day anyway.
Sure didn't think we'd see that.
It's okay, I'm only 86. I'll cut the hole.
You're doing a good job there.
Despite Bombardier troubles, recent fishing has been relatively smooth thanks to Chris's new lifting caboose. After his initial skepticism, he wants to celebrate with the builder of the caboose and some family friends.
We're gonna smash a bottle against it and christen this thing. Then we're gonna go lift the net, make it official.
These are friends of the family who have been around fishing a long time, so I'm kind of happy for them. And for the boys who built the shack, who deserve the recognition. I've only spent a week in the machine. These guys have been crawling in and out of that thing for months. So, I mean, I'm not used to lifting in one of these things before, but I mean, since I have been, I wasn't too high on doing it, but now that I've used it, I don't think I'll ever go back.
It's a bold statement. The Christensens were late adopters of this technology, and the first few outings were trouble. But after a stellar day of fishing, the lifting caboose seems to have its benefits.
I couldn't think of anything better to christen it with than using some good Gimli water. After all, the three best things that come from Lake Winnipeg are walleye, whiskey, and whitefish.
While fish are caught on the lake, Crown Royal whiskey is made on shore with its headquarters right in Gimli.
I wanted to present this to our master welders, and please put this to the caboose and smash it for me so we can make it official.
This will be the change of fishing forever.
Hey. Anyone want a lick? Now we're legit. We can go inside and lift. Hey, let's do something.
It's a new way of fishing right now because without these sheds, they pull the nets up just with a snowmobile and they work on the ice. After they've been using them, everybody says they don't know how they could have been without them.
You want to take fish out of a net? Okay, watch out now. What you do is you try to find the head and you try to watch out, they got sharp teeth. I was trying to stand back and watch everybody. Trying to feel it the way they feel it. You know, trying to judge their reactions. See? Isn't that wonderful? Take one out, push it down. There, you got your fish out. You're officially a commercial fisherman. Or a fisher person, or whatever. You're almost like a small family. It's nice, it's a nice feeling to know that if you got a problem, you're not alone. There was someone there to help you. It's like a how-do personality. It's rare, and it's becoming rare, but it's nice to see it's still around. That's the old way. That's what I like.
Next time on Ice Vikings.
Kind of a crack.
There's no fish. Somebody been lifting our nets.
Watch behind you, Devin!
No sane person would do this. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy.
This is real fishing.
I'll kill you!
Steampunk,
like a cartoon.
Steampunk pirate.